What if I could offer you a way to finally break free from everything that's holding you back? You're exhausted, I get it. I was most days too. Exhausted from numbing, exhausted from pretending, exhausted from saying yes when you really, really want to say no, exhausted from shrinking so you don't piss anyone off, exhausted from trying to be someone you can't possibly be and you're dying inside. Every day you wake up already dreading the day. You go through the motions, you smile in your meetings, you deliver at work, you show up for your family, but inside you're screaming, what the fuck is happening to me? Because you know you're capable of more. You know you're meant for more. You know you're over drinking, you're overeating, and whatever it is you're trying to fill that gaping hole inside to make yourself feel better isn't friggin' working anymore, right? And you have no idea how to break free. I get it. That was me for 40 years. I was trapped in daily battles to survive. I was just existing on the planet, barely functioning, and I was in hell. Trapped in patterns I couldn't break, shame I couldn't shake, self-sabotage that showed up right when things started going well because I had become so comfortable in the chaos that normal felt wrong. People-pleasing that left me empty, playing small because I felt safer than being seen. I tried everything to change. I went to therapy, rehab, support groups, self-help books, all the courses I could take, and I stayed stuck. Not because I wasn't trying hard enough, because I was fighting the wrong battles, and I was using willpower to fight, traditional methods that didn't work, and I was failing miserably. But then I learned something that changed everything for me. You can't outwill your unconscious mind. You can't outrun an old identity. You have to reprogram it. And I learned about paradigms, the unconscious beliefs running my life. I learned about self-image, and how I'd never outperformed the picture that I held in my mind about myself. I learned about the 6 higher mental faculties I didn't even know I had. I learned how to use liminal states to impress new beliefs on my subconscious, and I applied it every single day for 90 days, and 90 days later I was free. Not managing my life, not coping, not white-knuckling it, I was actually really free. Free from the numbing, the patterns broken, the shame was released, the self-sabotage was gone, the people-pleasing, it was over. The woman who felt powerless, she doesn't exist anymore. And I thought, if this could work for me after 40 years, what could it do for a woman who's been stuck for 5 years, 10 years? So I created the Freedom Formula. It's 12 weeks of the deepest work you'll ever do. Here's what we do together. We identify unconscious programming that's been running your life. We create a new self-image, the woman you're becoming, not the one you've been. We use proven tools like goal cards, liminal practice, effective reprogramming to impress this new identity on your unconscious. And we break through your terror barriers, the fears that show up right before your breakthroughs. We regulate your nervous system so your body stops fighting you. We set boundaries without guilt, shift your money mindset, and step into the power. This isn't information, this is transformation for you. And it happens at the unconscious level, where real change actually occurs and lasts. This is not a quick fix that stops working in a few weeks. Now let me paint you a picture. Imagine waking up 12 weeks from now. You don't hit snooze 5 times dreading the day. You wake up excited because you're not performing anymore. You're being. You look in the mirror and you like what you see. You're not pretending anymore. You see someone who's powerful and confident and free. And you go into that meeting and you don't shrink. You speak up. You take up space and you lead. Someone asks you to do something that doesn't serve you, and you say no, clearly, without guilt, without over-explaining, and the world doesn't stop. In fact, people will respect you more. You look at your bank account, and instead of anxiety and dread, you feel peace because you've shifted your money paradigm. You know you're worthy of abundance. You no longer sabotage yourself right when things are going well. You expect good things. You think good things, and then you will receive good things. You trust yourself. Your kids ask you something, and you're present, not distracted by the anxiety in your head or the guilt and shame that you're used to. You're not checked out. You're present. Your partner looks at you and sees the real you, not the perform version, not the I'm fine mask, the real you. And you're not afraid of that anymore because you finally like who you are. You go to bed at night and you're not replaying everything you said, did, and didn't do. You're at peace because you're not at war with yourself anymore. Your conscious desires and unconscious beliefs are finally aligned. The internal exhausting battle in your head is over and you're free. This isn't fantasy. This is what happens when you reprogram your unconscious mind. This is what happens when you shift your paradigm. This is what happens when you break through instead of turning back. This is what happens when you change your story, when you remove the old destructive files and replace them with new empowering ones. This is what's possible in 12 weeks. I did it. Hundreds of women have done it, and you can too. If you're ready to stop performing and start being, if you're done white-knuckling it through life, if you want to wake up 12 weeks from now as a completely different woman, let's talk about it. The Freedom Formula. It's 12 weeks, it's real work, it's real transformation, it's no BS, no fluff, just freedom. Rooted in faith, rising in power.